Single player selected.
Your snooter working there, Pug.
Do you smell that, Chip Pants?
What, smell like roses?
Smells like roses and daisies. I think the people have finally cleaned themselves up.
Either that or they sprouted.
So welcome back, you clean-smelling folk, to Grim Fandango, where last we left off, we snuck down into the wine cellar. So all you pissheads, keep your hands to yourself. You don't want to end up like Grottis.
Exactly. There's no free samples down here.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, good-smelling ladies and gentlemen, let's continue on with the playthrough. So what's on the agenda today?
All right. Well, like you said, we've snuck down here into the wine cellar, and we have to keep our bony eyes peeled for the suitcase. It is nowhere in here. We're actually going to be playing with the loader.
Oh.
To get on out of this room, and I'm going to show you guys one of the most trickiest trickster of sections of this game we've come across so far. For me, this is so bone hard. All right. Everybody in?
Oh, Chip Pants, you're looking bad to the bone.
Wait, you thought I was going to ram the door, didn't you? It's motion activated. Okay. All right. Now, what's hard about this is getting this forklift in perfect position to get the forks positioned at the front and then back it up, because I want to be able to have easy access to press this button and jump back on my loader real quick, okay? Everybody was curious what it looked like before.
It looks pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. And we're back on. Okay.
Here.
It's so finicky.
I have to admit, LucasArts games, people, on point and clicks don't have the best controls when it comes to vehicles. It reminds me a little bit of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on the submarine bit.
Yes, exactly. That is what it's like. I give them full marks, though, for putting a forklift in. That's pretty darn cool. All right. Here comes the tricky trickster bit. Hop back on real quick. Now, there's only 2 levels. The upper level and then the wine cellar. But this is what we need. A super secret level! Get in there! And we missed it.
Are you trying to bust up the lift?
I needed to get my forklifts in the super duper secret level to stop us, because this elevator doesn't go but 2 places.
Okay, I gotcha.
All the way up or all the way down. We're heading back down.
Here.
Oh, come on. Okay, well that's okay.
He's a fussy little Parker, his old man, eh?
Let's try again. We gotta get our forks just right. You tell me how a kid was supposed to figure this out. Get in there!
Oh, did you get it?
No.
This looks pretty dangerous.
My goodness. Anybody who played this to the bone as a kid, please tell me if this made sense to you, if this was reasonable.
It does seem kind of tricky.
Get ready to push it in. Bingo!
Whoa. That is dangerous.
And that's how we do it. Now you get off your forklift.
You proud of yourself, Chip Pants, busting up the lift?
I'm proud of completing it. It's hard. Pull the lever. Let me in the super duper secret room. Apparently that's not a big enough opening. Go on, Manny.
This looks interesting.
Look at this. Alright, everybody, put your minds back on suitcases.
We've all got our eyes peeled.
Sniff it out.
I I'm not sure, but I think I see a suitcase.
You think you spot
It's
it?
full of double-end tickets. This could get 100 souls on the number 9 train. Something's not right about this. I get the feeling this suitcase belongs to someone more important than Chowchilla Charlie.
Huh.
And it's heavy. It's gonna get us a union card. Come on.
All right, Manny.
Whoa.
Give me the case.
Charles, I thought we had a bargain.
No, we do. But I thought I'd bring some muscle along just in case.
What's the matter, Chuck? Can't afford to hire goons to do this sort of work for you?
I'm all the goon I need. Now drop it.
You said
You
it,
never
boss.
trust a Chihuahua Charlie. They're always nipping at you.
Got a card for me?
Here. Welcome to the union, Manny. Meetings first Tuesday of every month, and don't forget to pay your dues.
Don't forget to pay my
bugger.
dues.
Well, it looks like we lost the suitcase, but we did get the union card.
That's all I wanted, really, and I really believe that Manny was on his way to deliver it. Don't you?
And we didn't get shot, which is always good.
Let's have a quick look at the union card. What do we get out of all that trouble of having a daisy gun pointed at
I'm a
us?
union man now.
Okay. We are knocking off tasks left and right. We've got our union card. We have got a sleeping sailor that we told everybody was dead. So we can take his spot on the ship. Now, we just got to get that poor little CB out of jail, right? And in order to do that, we still have to frame Nick. Not frame him. We have to threaten Nick.
That's the lawyer.
That's the lawyer. That's the scumbag, greasy lawyer. And what we need is still the final piece of the puzzle of our counterfeit ticket here. We've got 2 of the 3 numbers. We just need 1 more. I'll show you guys which one we need. We've got 2 out of the 3 so far. We know it's Kitty Cat Hat Day on Tuesday. And we know it was race number 6. The final piece of the puzzle is what week was this race on? Any ideas
Okay.
where we will find that information?
I do not know, Chipants.
How about where there's a gigantic cat?
You did say we had to revisit that cat.
We haven't seen him in a while. Let's go say hello.
The statue, you said, I think. Yeah, him.
He's got the final bit of information.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the 2nd week of the racing season when the airship Olivia
Bingo.
1 on its maiden voyage crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
That's it.
So we needed the 2nd week.
Week number 2, people.
That is a hard puzzle. I don't know if I'd work any of this out, to be honest.
It's really hard, but when you think about it, they give lots of opportunities to kind of guess it. Just think, Chowchilla Charlie, in that conversation we just have, make sure you pay your dues. It's the first Tuesday of every month. That could be a clue. I mean,
You'd have to really be paying attention to catch on to those clues.
I know, and reading a random plaque, I agree. I think this was a really hard bit. Okay. 2nd week. Oh, I'd reset my info. But it's Tuesday, Kitty Cat Hat Day. And week number 6, we learned from the picture. Boom. Now with this fake ticket, we're gonna go see if Lola left us a good juicy picture.
Oh, hi! Betting stub, please.
Here you go.
Hey,
got a heck of a
this
grin
looks
on it.
different than our usual ticket.
Well, that's because it's from last season.
All right, just a second. There you are.
Aha!
What? Are you a winner?
Big winner.
Okay, we're gonna sneak that in our pocket, and we're gonna put
Thanks,
back
pal.
the
Glad
real
I could
picture of
help.
the race. That's it.
So what did we get?
Let's take a look. We've been hunting all around for Lola's picture. Did she finally leave it in here? Boom.
Ooh.
Olivia and Nick the Scuzzball.
We've got him by the short and curlies, people.
It's Lola's last work, a juicy photo of Nick and Olivia kissing.
That's gonna get us a lawyer hired, people.
I think that guy was up to something. Don't you, Doug? Doug?
He's got some chompers on him, too.
What the
That
heck?
guy? Personally, I think he was nuts.
So that's the same fella, isn't it?
I was gonna ask you, what do you think?
I think it quite well could be.
He's got a totally different voice, though.
Galatus is still enjoying himself.
He's gonna be one of our next tasks, people. I don't know how we're gonna get him out of here. Okay, Nick. Look what I got. Ah. Read him and weep.
Look what I found at the photo finish booth. Looks like Naughty Kitten and Bad Tomcat are neck and neck. What do you want? I want to tell you a sad story of a young man unjustly imprisoned merely for speaking his mind.
It's time to shake up the hive!
Go get him.
I guess our business is settled.
Almost.
What? Was that for
Oh.
the photo girl?
No, that was just for being you. I don't have time to get you for Lola, but I'm sure somebody will.
You didn't have time to save her either. But don't feel too bad about that, Manny. I hear saving women really isn't your forte.
Hit him again, Manny.
He should have got him for Lola. That's ridiculous.
So, I take it we used the lawyer to get the bee out.
We did. Mr. CB. But I don't know. He just basically got away with murder.
That's lawyers for you.
But I mean, the cop situation around here is pretty corrupt, so I don't know if he'd ever face justice. We're not going to forget him, though. Okay. Now, I think that's everything, people. We have got our union card. We've got Mr. CB out of jail.
Did we need tools?
Glottis might be able to have his tools. Get in there.
Go! Go! Go!
Let's tell him that it's time to go. We got him a job on the ship, but he needs to come with us.
Come on!
I had no idea you liked gambling so much, Glottis.
Well, the doctors made me promise I wouldn't do it anymore. But they can't get in the high rollers lounge, now can they?
You're right, Glottis.
Go!
Is he gonna come?
Home soon?
I'm visualizing.
Oh, he's gone, people.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
No.
And I'm not lifting him up.
We're gonna have to do something a little bit more dramatic.
That's a good cat.
Alright, how about we talk to Max? We haven't met him yet. Everybody, meet the owner of the Kitty Cat Racing Track, Maximino.
Hello, Maximino.
Why, if it ain't Manny Calavera, come to see how the big boys play, eh, Manny?
From what I can tell, they play with kitties.
Kitties, roulette tables, what's the difference? They go round and round all day, and they're both more reliable when they're fixed. Am I right?
Oh, he's not wrong. Okay. Let's see if we can get him to kick Glottis out of here. What do you think?
Look, you
Sounds
gotta
good.
cut Glottis off. He has a problem.
As long as he's got credit, then he's got no problem.
Credit? How did Glottis get credit?
He's part owner of your club, ain't he?
Half owner, actually.
Well, he put the joint up as collateral. So as long as you're in business, he's in business.
The bugger.
He puts our business up as collateral. That Glottis. If he wasn't a good old mate, I don't know what we'd do with him. Let's chat with him just a little bit
How's
more.
the old cat race, Max?
Well, volume's pretty low. Most everybody's out of town.
Tell me about it.
But I've got some side businesses that help smooth over the rough spots.
What kind of side businesses?
Many. Let's just say our El Mato associates appreciate our out-of-town perspective.
Okay.
You know, you got a pretty nice setup here.
You got a good little club yourself, Manny. Not as nice as my girlfriend's, of course.
That girlfriend. Should we tell him?
I think we should.
Did you say your girlfriend?
Hey, Manny, don't pretend you don't hear the gossip. It's not a secret anymore. Olivia and I are officially an item.
Always going to read this, people.
Let's break it
Well,
to him.
I just saw Olivia and Nick kissing.
Manny, we all kiss here. We're all one big family, you know?
Oh my gosh, do we have to show him the
No,
picture?
I mean kissing, Max.
Manny, Olivia and I are in love. Nick Virago's been my trusted counsel for years. You shouldn't even joke around about their character like that. It could make me very angry.
No,
I'm not joking.
we're not
That's
joking.
enough, Calavera. I mean it. Now, let's talk about something we can agree about.
Okay. How about Charlie? Chowchilla Charlie's money. Let's
I'm
talk
here
about
for
that.
Charlie's money. No, seriously. He said you have a lot of it.
Oh, I got a lot of it, but none of it's his.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's just tell him we're
I'm
leaving
leaving
town.
town tonight.
That's great, Manuel. No one needs a vacation more than you. Get out of town. Forget about that Meche woman.
Alright, almost
I like
done
the new
chatting with
blimp.
him.
Yeah, I decided not to let what happened to the Olivia 1 get me down. Imagine, you try to impress your girlfriend by building her a beautiful airship, and what happens? It goes and crashes, explodes and burns on your own track. And kills her favorite cat, too. Not the kind of thing that makes the young girl's hearts go aflutter. I'll tell you that twice.
So, that's kind of tied into the plaque that's on that cat downstairs as well.
Okay.
If you chatted with him first, before we had that conversation with Nick, we could have maybe had another clue into figuring out the puzzle for the counterfeit ticket maker.
Your new waiter's got quite an attitude, even for a snooty waiter type.
Hey, Manny, when you put labels like that on people, it's like you stick people in these little boxes and never let them out.
We're all in little boxes back home, Max. 6 feet under.
Now you're talking like the town coroner, Manny. Cut it out.
Well, I'll let you get back to staring out the window.
Just can't get enough of my cats.
Okay. So after all of that, Nick, he doesn't believe us about Nick, and that's fine. We don't really need to do anything with that storyline anymore, but
That's a shame. I wanted to see him break his thumbs.
characters like Nick, they'll get their comeuppance eventually. But this guy up here,
Is he going to get his comeuppance, Chip Pants?
he's the current problem, people, okay? We got to get him out of
He's
here.
destroying our credit and everything.
Yes, indeedy do, he is. And in order to... Max told us, in order for him to stop gambling, to be cut off, we'd have to go out of business. Now, it's another leap in putting things together, but we're going to go back to our club now and try to put ourselves out of business.
Oh, really?
We're going to try.
It's a bit of a silly way to get him out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit drastic, but we're leaving town anyway, so why not?
Oh, fair enough. We're going to burn it down and claim the insurance. You're laughing, Chip Pants, but I think it's a fantastic idea.
We're gonna see what presents itself. Boom, 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 boom. We're almost out of here as well. Rubikava, it's almost behind us. I'm gonna miss it. You want to say goodbye to Lupe?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Glottis still isn't at work. We gotta get him out of there. Okay. Mr. Bad Copper, who likes to steal all of our money, he's back at it.
I knew you couldn't stay mad forever.
Oh, I'm still mad, but nothing cheers me up like winning.
Here's an opportunity to close down our business, people. Let's tick off this cop.
Oh, is he gonna just cause us hassle?
Exactly. I don't know how kids would have put this together.
Some of these puzzles are quite difficult.
Le numéro gagnant, le 19,
Okay.
rouge, après
Lights on
repasse.
this table, we gotta wait for it to
19,
swing
red,
around.
house pays all winners, le banque paye.
I've never played
Mesdames
a
et
roulette
messieurs,
table
faites
before,
vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
but
Ladies
for
and
me, I wouldn't be
gentlemen,
picking any
please
numbers.
press
I'd
your
just be putting
bets.
it on reds and
Mesdames et
blacks.
messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits.
If I was to play
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, betting is closed.
Chippants,
No
let's
more
keep you
bets,
away from
please.
casinos because you would turn into Glottis.
Buzz, 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 buzz,
We have
buzz.
to drag you out by your hair. You did go to Vegas though, didn't
Le
you?
numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge.
I did, and I didn't
après
like
les
it,
banques.
so
You went to Area 51
red.
instead, which is actually kind of cooler.
decided to go to Area
Mesdames
51
et
instead.
messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Visit your
Ladies
family.
and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et
I saw the
messieurs,
little black
rien ne va
mailbox,
plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
people put
betting
their
is
stickers on.
closed.
No grey
more
aliens
bets,
though,
please.
right?
No, but we
Reptilians.
did get chased out by a black truck. Here we go.
I don't blame them. Last thing they want is you sniffing around their
14.
base.
14 is the winner. Le 14. Numéro 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2.
Uh-huh.
Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is
No,
the winner.
monsieur.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order.
The
Way
skull.
back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start
All because we
filling
wouldn't
them.
let him cheat.
And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided. How long they gonna close it for? Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah.
There we go.
Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on!
I ain't talking about no debt.
You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Manny, I don't want to be a pianist
eyes.
anymore.
He's got grape juice all over his
I
lips.
know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig, and for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
And we're off, people.
I've got a job mopping by the looks of things too.
A job's a job. It's honest work.
1 year later. I see somebody's made some upgrades to the ship.
That definitely looks like Glottis's work, don't it?
It does.
Looks like I got a new job too.
Oh, you captain?
Captain Chippants.
You got a nice pipe.
It blows bubbles.
Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. There's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Customs.
Fine, fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel,
Salvador?
What the heck?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Colomar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do, do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
Was that a talking chicken?
That is multiple generations on from the very first chicken eggs that we stole.
Wow.
Or pigeon eggs.
That was only 2 years ago, though.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, who knows how long the little pidgeys live. Okay. Shall we take a little tour of
Yeah, let's see
Glottis's
our
ship?
fancy new ship with the Go Faster flames on it.
Isn't this cool? I mean, it's spray painted it and all. Little peek.
Tied nice and strong. We almost lost her at the last port, but it looks like they learned their lesson. No matter how heavy deck furniture looks, always use the proper cleats.
Okay, so we're at port.
We are at port. We have been stopped by customs agents who, with intel, we just learned that they are assassins. Do not trust these guys.
Hey, Glottis was right.
Never
These
do.
do look better chromed.
All right, let's go deal with them.
Ensign.
What? They've sprouted our whole crew.
And he didn't notice?
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. Oh, no.
Dirty scuzz.
But at least it should smell nice around here.
It's awful.
This can't be happening.
Hey, he's back here!
Sack him!
Ah!
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
So what you gonna do, Chip Pants?
Minus all of that craziness going on out there, can we take a minute to look at this big fluff of love
Fluff of love.
in his awesome sailor getup?
Is he finally sober?
His eyes look a little bit worried, but I think, yes, he is sober.
He looks like he's on crank.
Alright, so we're in the engine room.
So we're gonna pull some levers.
We're going to pull some levers, we're going to push some buttons, we're going to try to find a way out of this sticky wicket.
Excellent.
Let's have a look out of here first. What's that?
Looks like the anchor's down.
Anchor down. Got it. What's that button do? Anchor go up. Okay. And back down again. Got these levers here.
That's the port anchor control.
Alright, so we've got the anchors on both sides.
Looks like the anchor's down.
It's 2 anchors. Interesting.
Now we'll show you guys the controls here. Watch how good I steer this boat.
So what did you do then? You just push down?
I just tried to move it a little bit, and it does. We're not moving nowhere because both anchors are down right now. Now, for me, again, this would be another really tricky puzzle as a kid. Really, really hard. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm just going to show you guys what we would have to do. We've got both anchors down. We need to pull one of them up. Oh, and he did it with Jedi mind powers.
Awesome.
So one anchor is up.
Gotcha.
Go into the controls. Jedi mind controls.
Oh, he's not going into the correct position. I see what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he's grabbing Glottis's lever.
Okay. So we move the boat out a little bit. And you notice that the anchor on the left-hand side is now directly below our ship. We are going to drop this guy. I just want to show you guys what it looks like now.
We're gonna blow up, Captain, and it's gonna hurt.
Don't worry, Glottis, we got this.
Yeah, it looks like you've got a Glottis. He doesn't care though. Yanking his lever back and forth.
Both of the anchors are kind of touching each other right now, and if I pull up one of them, you couldn't really see it because it was so fast, but take a look now. The right side anchor has pulled up the left side anchor. Now we pull out our handy dandy scythe, and we are going to keep these trapped right here.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
In the porthole. Pull it in.
So I can't see where this is going. How this would get us out of this situation, to be honest.
You're going to see what it will do, but you're right.
Well,
how could we have determined that just from being in this room? No clue. But watch.
So you've hooked it onto the ship.
It's now sticking through the porthole. Come on over. He doesn't want to walk over, so he's going to have to use Jedi mind controls.
That's what you call it, is it, Chippants?
Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I've got to drop one now that they're hooked onto the side.
I don't want to mess with my delicate creation here.
Okay, how about messing with this delicate creation?
Glottis, cover your ears.
Rip!
Whoa. Just mashing up your own ship.
I have just cut the ship in half, people.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
And you're proud about that?
Well, we've got goons on half the ship, so what's the solution to that?
Destroy
Cut it in
the
half.
ship. Okay,
yeah.
Fair enough.
And we're going to drive off in our half.
So what you do? You just click into the right or something?
I'm driving, trying to pull away. Pulling. How about backing up? There we go. We're loose.
Well, how about them apples? His mascara's running. That's his teeth.
Ship's still good. It's still good.
That is a wacky puzzle.
Crazy. Okay. I don't know if many people caught that, but he was looking at a map that said Pearl on it. From what the pigeon told us, that's where Meche jumped off on her ship. We're still ultimately looking for Meche. Now at the bottom of the ocean.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
So what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're just gonna have a look around here. I guess bones don't float, because we are walking just fine.
Oh, Lola.
On the ocean
Looks
floor.
like I let you down again.
I thought that was pretty sweet that we named our ship Lola.
Darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
We got a spirit of the land. Maybe. Like, hi.
What the heck is that?
Amigo.
Mister.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Where's he going?
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
All right.
So what we're thinking we're going to do here then?
We gotta talk to him. Up there he goes. We gotta, essentially, people, wait for him to loop back around. He'll be right back.
Is he a trap like one of those lantern fishes?
That's what I think of him as. Because it's attached to his head. So there's sea monsters down here, like Glottis warned us, and if we step out of this pool of light, we're gonna be in danger. So, there he is back there. He's gonna make his way all the way back around to us. And we see this little light back here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
According to our map, I think that's the Pearl.
The Pearl. Now, that's where Meche was last spotted.
Okay, so we need to head down there.
Exactly. But in order to step out of this pool of light, we need our own light to go with us.
He's smoking underwater, mate. Glottis is just eyeballing you like,
Amigo.
what are we doing?
Huh?
Get over here.
Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
Let's see if he'll help
We've
us
had a
out.
little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could
Can
we
we borrow
borrow
your
that
light?
light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
How about, can we tag along
Could
with
we
you?
tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine.
Keep close,
I'm gonna
people,
let it
keep
shine.
close.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No.
I don't hear you
I'm gonna
singing,
let it
Pug.
shine. Hide it under some seaweed.
I don't want to
No.
choke to
I'm gonna
this.
let it shine.
I'm still holding my
Hide it
breath.
under some seaweed. No. I'm gonna let it shine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it
Scare away
shine.
sea monsters. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine.
Glottis has joined in. He gets it.
Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
No.
Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
We're looking
let
pretty
it
close to the
shine.
Pearl. Can you just take us over there? Anybody get where this is going?
I haven't got a clue.
We'll be right back.
Where the heck are we going?
Hello?
Are we back to the beginning?
Looks like it.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
A wet march of the soul.
Okay, this guy's as crazy as Glottis. I see that now.
Alright. Can you tell him to take us to the pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
Well, let's
No,
convince
really.
him.
The pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
This guy's a lunatic.
He is, he just doesn't get it. Well, how about send help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
How about we learn a little bit about
down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubacava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that?
That's one way to get moving. Instead of waiting for a boat, we're just gonna walk the ocean floor.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
oldest trick in the book.
Anybody see a flaw in that logic? If he's always keeping the pearl to his right-hand side, he's just gonna keep circling it.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
Well, I think we're just going to have to pinch his lamp.
Good thinking, Pugman. That's exactly what we're gonna have to do.
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's his problem with the boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Why is
We did have a
everybody
nice boat,
always
Buzz.
talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
Jeez. Okay, we're almost done chatting with them. Let's just listen to this old timer a little bit longer.
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Well, where's
Where'd you
that?
get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't
Look at
listen to old
Glottis.
Chipito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it
need ya.
shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, lay off.
You're coming with us, buddy.
What
Glottis?
am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where
Hold
are
'em.
you taking me?
To the moon.
Beautiful.
We're taking him to the moon.
Manny, is that the pearl? Ooh-wee! I knew I'd fight her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
What the heck?
What a jerk.
So an octopus just stuffed some
I don't
people
know,
in a
but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Alright, for all the sense it makes, people hunt this pearl. Like he said, Geppetto said. They'll toss themselves off of their ships just to fall down to it and get it. So this little guy must be an opportunistic and snatch the corpses away as soon as he sees them falling down.
And he's eyeballing us right now.
Exactly. Now, maybe that's what happened to Meche, perhaps? We want to get down there, but we don't want to be octopus food, right?
No, not particularly.
Okay, so keep our distance. We're just going to go the long way around. Keep your eyeballs on the octopus, people. Even though she's like, come on in. Come on in.
Is there two ways down there, or is it just this way?
Just this way. The safe way. Well, you could let her snatch you. We're not going to do that. Okay. She's got her eyes on us. We need a distraction.
Send that fella in.
Geppetto, you're needed.
Ugh.
Follow me.
Watch those hands, clams.
Just follow me.
Hey, lay off!
Is he stuck?
Don't worry, people.
Hey,
He won't be harmed.
you can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
Oh. Feel a little bit bad about it, don't you?
I don't. It was annoying.
He did kind of make us go around in circles.
He's taken this machine on as like armor.
Problem? An octopus using a submarine instead of its own legs.
This game's getting weirder and weirder.
Except the edge!
People, this is the edge of the world. Welcome. And this is our stop.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
What a bizarre scene.
Geppetto, we'll see you again.
I hope not. He's got a terrible singing voice.
Everybody put your minds back on Meche.
Gladys, I'm gonna
Gotta
sneak
look for
inside
it.
and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
So this is the end of the world.
That's right, the edge of the world.
Oh, edge of the world.
It's like an office building. What we got?
Children's books.
Do you see a bucket?
A bucket?
It's empty.
It's empty. Good couch for napping. What about through here?
Meche.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me,
Hey.
then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Lotus.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Scat.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Well, let's say that we introduce ourselves to these little guys and find out who they are.
Yeah, what the heck are they?
Am I just talking to myself?
That was gnawing on his teeth.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Oh, Pugsy. Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Oh no, she made him cry.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this?
Okay, let's just chat.
What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked
They
Meche.
dried up real quick.
Poor Meche.
We didn't trick anyone.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Kinda true.
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away!
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
Well, I'm done.
What are these little fool things? Shit pants? Are they pigeons? Are they little children? Are they children pigeons?
They're angelitos.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light
They're no
bulbs.
angels.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
You ever wondered where light bulbs are made?
No.
By angelitos.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
Well?
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
Because we said the word butt.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Little jerks.
These are bad kids.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad.
Okay, maybe we do want to help.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
Okay, do you feel a little bit sorry for him or no?
No.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Okay, well, tell them they have a nice cage.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
All right,
I'm
finally.
here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
All right, so all of that maybe to convince us that part of the puzzle is not to break these guys out of jail.
Okay.
But they did leave us a little hammer. Don't you feel almighty with it now? Like we could do almost anything?
Could chisel plaque off your teeth with it.
I think this is a good spot to leave it for now.
Okay, friends. As Chippan says, we'll leave it there for now.
Maybe we'll chisel you something pretty with our new little hammer.
Until next time, friends. See you on the next video. Bye.
Save and quit.